say that the learning in after-school and summer principles are absolutely applicable to the whole educational experience for children, not just after-school and summer settings. And I think if you listen to what smart, progressive education reform people are saying, and educators that we hear a lot in the news and in research documents and all over the place, they're talking about exactly the same things. I think these are all the things that we want for all students to have because they make a lot of sense. Learning happens in a variety of settings. School is just one of the places where learning happens. Kids are learning all the time. They're learning in the home, they're learning in their neighborhood. I think the question we want to think about is, how do we want to influence and guide the learning that's happening when kids are not in school? It's an enormous opportunity and responsibility that we have. I think the learning in after-school and summer principles give us a framework for thinking about how we want to provide the learning experience for young people during all those times. In fact, more hours that kids are not in school than they are in school. So we have an incredible opportunity to bring an educational asset to young people by guiding their learning in the non-school hours. Summer is the perfect opportunity for the learning in after-school and summer principles to come to life, because summer is a place where we have all this time and freedom and opportunity to be doing things that are hands-on and engaging with kids. And it's really, really important that what we're doing with kids in the summer is hands-on and engaging and meaningful for them to participate in. Kids have choices of what to do in the summer. Some may be good choices and others not so good choices. Families don't have a lot of choices in a lot of cases about where their kids are going to be in the summer. So summer programming offers something very different from what kids are doing in the school year. And we know from research that it's really important that summer programs, in order to mitigate what we call summer learning loss, which can have a devastating effect on kids through their whole educational experience and really set them back, they have to come consistently. And they have to come for more than a week. They have to come for more than a few days. They have to come consistently throughout the summer. In order to do that, the programs really have to offer engaging opportunities for kids to participate in, that they really can find a place for themselves and something they want to continue to do over time. The one that I think about the most is the principle around learning that is collaborative. I think about this a lot as the head of an organization, as an employer, and the fact that learning how to work in a collaborative way and learning how to work as a team member, I think, is absolutely one of the most critical skills that a young person can leave school with as they're coming into the working world. Nothing we do happens in isolation. Everything we do happens as a member of a team. And when I'm looking for people who are going to be strong contributors to our organization, I'm looking for somebody who can do a really good job of negotiating the personal relationships that they need to negotiate in order to reach a goal. And I think the extent to which we can be helping kids practice that skill from a very early age through their educational experience is one of the most important things that we can do. The conversation about learning is really important for educators to be paying attention to, and to see after school and summer programs, or as we're calling it now in many circumstances, expanded learning programs, to see them as a real asset to what they're trying to accomplish, whether it be teachers or principals or superintendents or anybody working in the school system. These programs, when done well, are an enormous asset around what they're trying to get done with kids. And you think about the amount of additional time for learning we can provide to young people in the after-school hours, during the summer months. We can take that such a long way to help kids be prepared for the next step in school, to be prepared for the working world, and just as importantly, to be prepared for being productive, contributing citizens, which is something I think the after-school and summer learning principles speak to really, really well, especially around the concept around learning being meaningful. It has to be meaningful to them, and they have to own it. And I think that's going to take them a long way to using their educational experience in really productive ways.